People born between 1997 and 2002, you will really connect with what I'm about to say. If you were born before 1997, you need to watch this video before it's too late. If you were born after 2002, yes, you might think I have time. But the truth is, what we were all taught in the first place is still relevant. Time flies, and as a fellow senior, I recommend you wake up. Now or never. You've been seeing the birth year and click this video. To get a full picture, you have to watch it all the way through. And those who born between 1997 and 2002, at this point in your life, you are not making the right choices. I'm afraid it will be too late to catch up. I feel bad when I realize how fast I'm 27 years old now, fighting for life from zero, while 17 to 19-year-olds are already making millions. You see, our success also depends on our life experience. What looks like a success to me might not be for you. If you watch this video all the way through, you will understand what I'm trying to say, and you will have the advantage of losing soon enough. I also want to explain how things look at us today. It's going to be interesting. I want to explain 3 traps we are in and how we miss out on simple things because nobody told us, including me. I have to dig myself to share this information in the simplest way possible. I took my own time to make this video with more insights as soon as possible. Not a great storyteller yet, but I have given my best. Enjoy. My name is AJ, and I create content on current trends and I use them, or how I use them. I study concepts, run animations in my mind. I share topics I like, business, finance, motivation, documenting my journey. Why you need to listen to me? I'm the one of who has dreams and is trying very hard to make them happen in 2025. I may not be handsome or charming, but I know my brain is valuable, so I bet on it. To tell you a little story about my life, I have a diverse career, working in various roles such as gas stations, attendant, painter, construction laborer, shop salesman, waiter, chef, catering worker, water boy, sideman, sub artist, hairstylist. I can go on. I've also held positions in technical support, cloud analyst, and IT support. In terms of my education, I hold a bachelor's degree in business administration, a master's degree in commerce, and a project management diploma. While if I might not be the most qualified to discuss this topic, who else can? However, I have some valuable insights to share. If hard work were the sole solution, I would have achieved my financial success by now. However, I've been broke multiple times in the past year, and life shouldn't be solely focused on surviving for basic necessities. I'm eager to share some valuable lessons learned from my own experience and offer guidance on how to navigate life challenges. And a small disclaimer, this content is not generated by AI. If you prefer a more visual approach, I personally recommend you to watch videos without visual animations. I used AI to construct my ideas for YouTube optimization because I am competing against AI. But I didn't pull everything directly from AI. This content is my knowledge and I'm sharing it to you. I genuinely want to help individuals who are genuinely concerned about being stuck in their lives. I want to be a part of your journey as you are being a part of my journey today. And with your subscriber support, I'll be motivated to create a channel that generates income. This is my passion, and I am willing to take a risk, and it pays if it means achieving all my goals. Let's get to the main topic. People born between 1997 and 2002 are considered as the most important generations in human history. Yes, we are. We are the bridges between 2 different eras. Our life began without technology. When I was born, I had a tape recorder for music, a radio for news, and a satellite TV with the antenna on the roof. We are the pioneers of technology. We were the first generations to use cell phones in schools. Today's smartphones are smart because they underwent extensive testing on us. Today's world should be grateful to us, to be honest. In the next 50 years, someone will create a content about how technology has changed humans. They'll start from the beginning, how it was developed, how the AI took over. They will highlight the mistakes humans made. And that's what our history will be. Now, we are in the marriage stage. If we are born in 2000, you are 25 now. I was born in 1998, so I am 27. 30 isn't too far away, and I am not getting any younger. So what decision am I making today? I might use AI to fake everything, but that's just on the screen. In the real life, I can change my reality. People say it's not your fault if you're born poor. I disagree. If you have a roof over your head, food on a table, and people around you, even if you hate them, you are not poor. It might be hard to accept, but that's the truth. So if you were born poor, don't blame anyone. It's okay to be born poor, especially don't blame your parents. If your child is born poor, then definitely it's your fault. This sounds like a lecture, but I'm getting to the good part. Today, people with multiple degrees are working as slaves. Your parents lived in a time where there wasn't proper education, less resources, and hard workers based on what they knew. Today, people are smarter than the previous generation and still we are down. We are becoming educated fools. So let me ask you this. Who told you that if you study hard, you will get a good job and you can move forward? Every job requires you to work harder. Maybe once you excel, you will find comfort in the work. The truth is, it's okay if you were born poor, but if your kids are born poor, then definitely that's your mistake. We people born from 1997 to 2002 are so fed up with the life that the marriage rate is going down. People are getting less interested in marriage. And we are at a stage, despite having every technological advancement, why am I struggling to figure out life? How far is my dream life getting away from me? We worked hard. I worked hard in IT companies, but we still can't sleep. Credit cards were successful because of us. We never thought ourselves that we could buy things when we wished for. Now I'm going to start a deep topic for people born between 1997 to 2002, the Gen Z generation. To be very honest, most of us are stuck. Our prime time is running. Our prime time is still not seeing any strong possibilities to achieve. Always knowledge and skill. And lucky for us, any skill can be learned in 90 days. So don't be hard on yourself. If you are stuck, it's only because of the knowledge gap. You don't know what you don't know. The trend that worked for people before us and today are vastly different. The world is no longer operating the same way. We need much more skills to survive and move forward. Even if you start today to be serious and you don't know what skill to master, learn how to make decisions. We are still not taking a strong decisions for ourselves. Secondly, learn the skill to believe in yourself and be strong, that you won't lose control, because there are always people in your life who will break your ideas and you shouldn't lose your control. This is the main skill one can learn, even starting today. When it comes to finance and money, no one is crazy about their goal. It's because the paths they've walked in life, we always try to judge others because we never analyze our own. I am someone who says, what would happen if you start investing in your own? How things would change and you finally have some meaning to this that matter the most to you. By working hard for a company, I couldn't make any wealth. Now, when I understand how wealth is being made, all my years of work were less efficient and I was nowhere near achieving my goals. So, there are things we need to know at our age to prepare ourselves for the future. I am sharing this because I have witnessed the evolution of growth throughout my life. I grew up watching how quickly we progress. I used to play Mario on a small keyboard video game where we had to insert chips to play. Today, I also played God of War Ragnarok. So, the animation, the story, the character, the clarity, everything has changed so much better. I have seen every phase of it step by step. However, on social medias, I see it working very poorly. Today, the authenticity of video has been highly doubted. If you post something that came out of your creativity and someone asks what's the prompt, that was. It's sad that people don't know what's right and what's wrong. AI videos are so real that can't tell which one is real and which one is fake. Maybe someone could impersonate me with a single prompt and it's going to be dangerous. Once AI takes over completely and you and me don't have a wealth advantage, most of our skills will be useless. Because AI can be done cheaper than you. Now, you are forced to do some jobs that AI can't replace. If you are shocked now, why weren't we scared when computers were introduced first? It was new things and we slowly studied them and in our own way we adopted and advanced. But by the time you learn the percentage of AI, it would have advanced even more to the point where your knowledge would be useless. AI is already studying human behavior. We give our own pictures to AI, giving it permission to study us. Now, it has enough data of all of us together as humans. Isn't that concerning? The godfather of AI won the Nobel Prize and issued a spooky warning. He also mentioned in the interview that he's happy that he's going to die soon because he won't be alive at the time of disaster. You know what? You and me might be still alive. I need to wake up. If my prediction is right, we'll see more digital wars in the next decade. I really want to be wrong. I don't want this point to be proven because I wouldn't be proud of it if it happened. Many lives would be lost and we don't know what's going to happen next. To give you an idea, close your eyes and imagine yourself going back in time to see your younger self. Your memories will make you smile. Now you think about the future. Imagine yourself how you want to be. When you open your eyes, try going to the past and the present. You will know what I am talking about. If our future days are screwed, there is no way you to come back and reset it. That's why I'm talking very serious things. If you tried and felt what I was trying to explain, hit the subscribe button. In today's world, any country that loses electricity is doomed. It's from a movie that shows what happens when terrorists cut electricity to the entire country and how their own people kill each other. Yes, human beings will do that. It's because of hunger and safety. Today, in America alone, many people have guns. If that day comes, the people without proof and guns will be doomed. That day paper won't worth anything. That's why it's important we prioritize wealth over money. Money alone is not everything. You are in your late 20s or early 30s, and if you don't have a clear sense of goals, you have less awareness and knowledge. Goals were never a straight line. Financially, technically, practically speaking, having a partner in your life won't increase your expenses. It actually increases your potential to earn more income. But a right partner is the key. I have a video where a financial analyst advised if a husband and wife both earns, one can take care of the family while the other spend time getting a high-skilled job pays more than once they get it. When they switch the roles, they both can lead a strong future ahead. Even if the family starts saving small and smart in 20 years, they can have everything sorted out. There is still hope and there are ways. If you are a responsible person and want to invest in the right place, the first place to invest is in yourself. You can't change anything if you don't change yourself. Finance is easy, not a rocket science. We are at the edge of our prime time and it's too costly to waste our time. Experts say the best time to invest is 10 years ago. The second best time is today. The future self counts on you. Think about 10 years from 2025 to today. What have you done? How much time you have spent doing nothing or using your phone? With your knowledge today, if you put yourself in the time, what could have you done differently? Now, we are about to a stage where we are starting a family and becoming parents. Some of you are already parents, but there is also a strong percentage that aren't interested in a marriage because they are scared of how they will face the reality and consequences in the upcoming years. Believe it or not, everything is getting expensive around. Don't forget inflation too. Now, for these exact same problems, I also came up with a solution that makes sense for me. and I am implementing in my daily life. Things that are practical and doable for me. Note it down, guys. It's for me. I'm trying to do it. I am documenting this video as a record of a proof. Maybe you will want to do a business later. You will consider this. This is for everyone who genuinely thinks that how can I change my life from zero. Starting a business doesn't need a million or thousands of dollars to start. When I arrived to Toronto, I didn't get any jobs. The first money I made was from giving a haircut to my roommate. He gave me $10, which was the minimum at that time. 3 days later, my other roommate saw me giving him a haircut and came to me and he paid me another $10. Next door there was bachelors and we used to talk. When I started talking about haircuts to my other neighbors, guess what? That month I made around $70 by doing 7 haircuts. The following month, I made almost $200 just by believing in yourself. Yes, you can make a change. However, I'm not doing haircuts anymore. I stopped it because I want to explore other opportunities. If you want to make money, don't chase it. You will never achieve your goal. You will likely end up making poor decisions. My haircut hustle was just my opinion and my knowledge, what came in my head. I found that I could use the same amount of time for something that would earn me more than just $10. I'm not saying you can't make millions through haircuts. It is challenging, but you can do it alone. I was looking for something more practical than just a hype, and then something just clicked my mind. That particular thing changed my whole formula. I realized I wasn't just giving a haircut. That's the easy part. It takes about 40 minutes to the most. The biggest challenge was finding the customers. So I was not just a barber, I was a literal entrepreneur. I went to people, gave them a presentation of myself, telling them that I was skilled as a barber. This was sales, pure sales. And for me, with my time and my goals I had to do something bigger. However, every skill I required to succeed in my life, I was lacking. That's when I made the decision to change myself. I spent hours searching for the most fastest and efficient way to achieve my goals, and I also wanted something that I could do or redo regardless how many times I tried until I succeed. And guess what? The answer was to become a salesman. Being a salesperson isn't easy, but every salesperson who loves to sell end up making millions or end up in jail if that is illegal. However, sales-loving guys are making big. Once you become a salesperson or someone with a passion to sell what they sell, no one can stop them. You can start with nothing. Every single day you keep pushing forward. Let's do some math and I'll prove you this. If your dream is to make a million, let's break it down into numbers. Let's say you are selling something for $20 and you can keep all of it. So 1 million divided by 20 is 50,000. I don't know if you're willing to risk it, but the numbers don't lie. You can be a millionaire by selling something for $20 to 50,000 people. But statistically, I can't do 50,000 haircuts in my lifetime. So that's why I stopped doing it. You are thinking 50,000 people is a very big number. If that's the case, selling something for $200 instead of $20 will change the entire game. Now, you need to sell it to only 5,000 people. You don't need the rest 45,000 people to hassle with. Now, if you think 5,000 is also way too much, you can also go ahead and sell a product which brings you $2,000 in a commission per sale. Now, only you need 500. But the question is, are you really a great salesperson who can just do a deal for $2,000 bonus or commission? Yes, you can, but not on your first day. If you don't know how to sell a product which is $20, how can you possibly sell something for $200 or $2,000? That's why you start selling something for $20. If 1 million is your goal, you have to use every single opportunity to learn, get prepared, and get more experience in sales. And sales knowledge comes for life. If you have a good sales experience and want to start a business, you have less problems in bringing revenue. Sales is a life skill that can change your life. I challenge you all, give me a better breakdown than this to become a millionaire. Any business you start, you got to do some kind of sale, some type of sale to bring money. However, it's not about just money. Through sales, you become smarter. You become more approachable. You know how to win the argument. You excel in social skills. Most of it, your skills are transferable. To all those who think sales is not a good job, soon I know for sure you will join me. And what I'm speaking now will definitely make sense that time, because business is sales. One day you will start selling like me. Now I am selling my personality. If you don't learn to sell your personality, you can't be successful any field. Whatever ego you had, you want to prove that in business. If you hate sales, you won't make it. If you are at edge of your prime time and you are starting from zero in 2025, learn sales. I'm learning sales for myself too. Today, you don't need to start selling a product for $20 margin. At the place where I work, I get paid $200 per sale with training and support. I am not advertising my job here. I'm just trying to say that today you can start earning from $200 with zero skills, zero knowledge, and aim to sell to 5,000 people. But how many of you will actually do that? I will end my video here. Please like, subscribe, and if you don't agree with me, comment down. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.